How's it going, everybody? It's Charlie, and welcome back to another instalment of Bitesize Leeds on the Chatting Leeds YouTube channel. Hope everyone's doing all right today. As always, it's Friday, it's the end of the week, and it's your last instalment of Bitesize Leeds for the week. All the latest goings on in the wonderful world of Leeds United Football Club, transfer news, news about Leeds United in general. It all goes down on Bitesize Leeds. We all know this. And just before I get into today's news, smash a like on the video. Please subscribe if you're brand new as well. Share all of your thoughts and opinions, as you all do, in the comment section down below. And yeah, we'll get into it then. So first up, apparently Leeds United have had a boost in their pursuit of Club Brugge striker Charles de Ketelaere, as apparently a team from the French league Club Brugge are attempting to sign a potential replacement for him from the French league, which obviously indicates that CDK is on the move. Obviously, there's ourselves, Leicester, and AC Milan that are all linked with him. Obviously, AC, as I've touched upon in previous uploads, they can offer him Champions League football. They're Serie A champions. But either us or Leicester are in the best league in the world, which is the Premier League, of course. And I do feel like Leeds have the potential to pull this off if we can sell the project to him, and I think for, what is it, like, between 25 and 35 million, I think that would be an absolute steal for CDK. I think he would be a really good addition to our squad. He looks exactly like Patrick Bamford as well, as I've said. And, I think the potential that this lad's got and how I think he would do in our system, I think it would just be an absolute no-brainer. I think Leeds United need to pull out all the stops and do everything that they can to get this deal over the line. Can we get it over the line? I'll be honest, I'm not too sure. I think the potential pull of Champions League football and playing in Italy with AC Milan could persuade him. But again, Orta has persuaded players before. He persuaded Rodrigo. He's persuaded Raphinha, all these sorts of players. So hopefully, if he's had meetings with him or if he's about to have meetings with him, I hope he does his absolute best. And if he does end up going to AC Milan, then fair enough. As long as we do everything within our power to prize him into a move to Leeds United, then I think that would be great. Obviously, as I did touch upon yesterday, with regards to another potential incoming, and that's Mo Kamara. I think Brighton are leading the race to sign him as it stands, but Leeds United is still within a shout. That's another one where we absolutely need to do everything we can. He'd be the perfect replacement for the next person that I'm about to speak about, and that is Calvin Phillips. Calvin Phillips looks set to have his Manchester City medical today, which means that he should be announced by the end of day as a Manchester City player. That will not be nice to see all over Twitter and Instagram, I can't lie. It'll be interesting to see what he says in his first interview with City, with regards to Leeds and stuff. I think he'll always speak highly of the club, and I'm sure it'll be an emotional time for him having to leave Leeds United. But he is going to a team where he's guaranteed to win trophies, whether it's Premier Leagues, potentially a Champions League, the FA Cup, League Cup, whatever cup, he is in a shout of winning silverware. Is he going to play a lot of games? In my opinion, no, especially in the Premier League. You're looking at probably him starting 10, 12 games in the Premier League, or potentially games where City have got important games afterwards. He'll just step in for Rodri. I think he's a perfect Rodri backup for Man City. I think he can do that role well, as he did in the Bielsa system. I don't think Calvin would have done as well in the Jesse Marsch system as what he will potentially in the Pep Guardiola system. It's more expansive, it's more wide. Our new system is probably going to be a lot more narrow than that. So it makes sense why he's moving on in that respect. In terms of game time, I don't think it makes sense because he's not going to play a lot. But City are probably the only team that I wouldn't mind Calvin Phillips going to. Obviously, we look like we're getting Darko Gyabi in return for £5 million, which is a lot to be paying for a youngster that is really unproven, who's not had a lot of minutes. City have definitely found a clause there, and a way that they can potentially benefit from that transfer in the future. But Calvin Phillips has been an amazing servant to this football club, and I wish him all the best at Manchester City, apart from the 2 games where we play him. It'll be so strange seeing him at Ellen Road for the other team. It really will. Obviously, if it does get announced today as well, I will do a little quick reaction to the news, but we all know it's coming. It will be announced by the close of play today, and that is Calvin Phillips will be a Manchester City player. Moving on then finally to this instalment, another bit about Rapha. Now, this is getting annoying now. This is getting really frustrating. Obviously, Chelsea and Leeds, as I have already discussed, have agreed a deal for Rapha. It's just about personal terms from his end and if he agrees to go there or not. Apparently, Barcelona are supposed to be being injected with an amount of €270 million, which is going to potentially see them have the funds to secure Rapha. If they can, then great, because I would prefer him to go to Barcelona, obviously, so that I can enjoy him more and I won't need to play against him. But from a business standpoint and a club perspective, we need to be selling him to whoever coughs up the cash, really. And at this minute in time, that's Chelsea. They were scheduled to have meetings with him yesterday. At the time of recording this, there's been no outcome of that. But, even if there has been, there's definitely another twist in this tale, but it's starting to drag on now, which is really frustrating. Obviously, the Phillips deal, as I've just said, that should go through today. But we need the Rapha money as well so that we can potentially make bids for the likes of Cody Gagpo, Tyler Adams or Mo Kamara, and then you've got CDK as well. So we need to get these deals wrapped up fast. I don't want them to go, of course, but we need to just get these deals done now and just accept that they're going, get the funds in, and then we can really get to work on finding the correct players to add to our squad. The players that we're being linked with are players that I do feel we can pull off if we sell the project well enough. So let's hope that Orta and Rads and Angus Kinnear can do that. But it's only a matter of time, I think, before these two are out the door, which means that we've got plenty of time now to get deals over the line. And I do thoroughly believe that they know that this is coming and they will be working on deals. I think it's just a case of getting these Phillips and Rapha deals done, and then you'll see a lot of activity from Leeds United, and I do thoroughly believe that. A very brief note as well is that apparently Jamie Shackleton is on the verge of moving out on loan to Reading. Apparently they're front runners to sign him, which would be great for him to get some minutes. As let's be honest, it's not going to work out at Leeds. So even if it's a loan or a permanent, he needs to go out and get some minutes because I do think he deserves it. A good product of the academy, and I hope I wish him all the best if he is to depart Ellen Road as well. So that brings us to the end of this instalment of Bitesize Leeds, guys. I really hope that you've all enjoyed it. As I said, if the Phillips move is announced today, I will do a quick reaction at some point. But other than that, I'll try and get some content out on Sunday. As I did say on yesterday's instalment, I am out tomorrow, so I won't have time. But I'll try and get something out on Sunday, people. But other than that, have a great weekend. Smash that like button. Please subscribe. Share all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. And I'll see you in a bit. Cheers.